public figure who travels the country teaching our people about the RBCs, real estate, business, and credit. This brother has written a book called Credit is King. The majority of the engagements he do, he's blessed for it. This brother's the real deal Holyfield. And my brother in the struggle, Will Roundtree, y'all. Let him hit.
How's everybody doing?
All right, all right.
All right. Hey, why don't everybody come in? Some more. We all family, right?
Right.
We all family, right?
Right.
All right. So for those who don't know me, my name is Will Roundtree. I've been in Las Vegas going on 15 plus years. So I definitely appreciate you guys and the hospitality. So like Minister Stretch and I talked about, what my company and what we do is we actually travel the country and we teach people about three of the fundamental things that we need to learn about creating wealth. How many people know that we need to start learning how to create wealth in our communities? Because we're in last place, family. We are dead last. And so we have a curriculum that we teach. It's called the RBCs, talking about real estate, business, and credit. Three of the fundamental pillars that we all need to learn. Because I don't know about you guys, but in school, they didn't teach us about business, did they?
No, they didn't.
Did they?
No.
They didn't teach us about real estate, did they? And they definitely didn't teach us about credit. And so those are the three pillars that we need to really embrace and understand, because that's how people create wealth. How many people know the top two ways that wealth is passed down from generation to generation? Anybody? Life insurance. Life insurance is one. And real estate. Who can tell me where we are in both of those categories? Dead last. Why?
We don't know.
We don't know. Well, now that you know today, you can never say that you don't know.
Right, right.
Now we have to go out there and get the information. Because they said that the thing that separates the successful from the unsuccessful, or the wealthy from the unwealthy, is information. So we have to go out there and seek the information, which is why we put together a curriculum called the RBCs. Again, standing for real estate, business, and credit. So now when it comes to real estate and life insurance, it's so amazing that I talk to a lot of the people sometimes in our community. Can we speak candidly today?
Yeah.
Okay, I speak to a lot of the black people in our community, and we're not insuring ourselves. We'll insure a cell phone before we insure our lives.
Okay.
We'll insure a vehicle before we insure our lives. And how many people know that people have created multi-million-dollar businesses off of the life insurance policy that their great-grandmother left them? I mean, you can get a $500,000 life insurance policy for about 20, 30 bucks a month. So we got to start insuring ourselves. And then we're talking about real estate. Who can tell us the percentage of black home ownership across the United States?
3%, maybe.
3%? It's a little bit higher than that.
Okay,
Appreciate
20%.
We're actually about 30-something%.
Okay.
Dead last. How many people know it's easier to get qualified for a home than get a credit card?
It is, yes, it is.
So again, we don't have the excuses, but we have to get the information. But it all starts with understanding credit. See, how I actually got into the credit space is in 2005. I had a mentor who taught me, he said, Will, eventually credit is going to become the new dollar. I didn't know what he meant by that, but when I moved to Las Vegas in 2005, I quickly found out. How many people have ever tried to buy a car with bad credit? I know I ain't the only one. It's very difficult, isn't it? Because see, when you have bad credit, life is expensive. Down payment, high interest rates. See, they purposely don't teach us this information because this is how they make money on us. It's a trap. But see, when you have good credit, now you can go out there and purchase a home. You can purchase a vehicle. And see, a lot of times, and they have these pundits who don't share our narrative, who try to preach against home ownership. First of all, we need to understand the importance of ownership, period. So no matter what it is you're trying to do, it's about ownership. My daughter said she wanted to go to cosmetology school, and I said, you know what, that's fine, but I want to teach you how to own the shop, not just work at the shop.
There you go.
See, it all starts with ownership, and a great piece of that is we got to start with home ownership. How many people are familiar with gentrification? All we got to do is look around and we're seeing that. People coming into our communities buying up our blocks. And they don't even live in the United States. They don't know the landscape of what's going on. But then we're getting up in arms saying they come into our community, but what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? And so I'm challenging everyone. Go out there, get educated. Understand how simple it is about buying a home. Any realtors in the house? Where at? I want y'all to go talk to them. Talk to them. Buying a home is a very, very, very simple process. It all starts with home ownership. Okay? So, are you guys with me on that? Yes, sir. And so I really want you guys to not only just take what I'm saying, but leave here and really just educate yourself, because I'm telling you. And then I'll touch briefly just about the importance and the power of credit. See, where are my entrepreneurs at? How difficult is it to get a business loan from the bank?
It's not going to happen.
See, this is the trap that they put us in. Did you know it's easier to get $100,000 in student loan debt than a $5,000 business loan? That's the trap. Because they say information changes every 18 months. You go to school for 4 years, you get out, the information is what? It's outdated. Then what you got to do? What you got to do? You got to go back. Spend another $100,000. Come out making $20,000 a year. Now, I'm not against schooling, but I think education is more important. That's why I say I never let schooling get in the way of my education. And so understand, and again, that's why I talk about ownership. So whatever you're going to school for, understand the powers and the ownership of whatever you're going for. And so the reason I talk about the difficulty of trying to get a small business loan for my entrepreneurs is because, did you know you can actually leverage your credit to be able to get access to unsecured capital from the banks by using revolving credit? It's actually a loophole that they've been doing for years. Oh, they want me to go in? It's a loophole that they've been doing for years, where anybody, as long as you have good credit, can go to the bank and get up to $250,000 of capital of their money. See, we teach real estate investing, where last year we've helped over 1,600 small and medium-sized businesses across the country get access to over $300 million of capital. Y'all didn't hear that, did y'all? $300 million, and these are all black-owned entrepreneurs. So it's no excuses. We just have to get the information. And so I want to do anything that I can to come back to Las Vegas while I'm here, because I am on the road pretty frequently. We actually travel the country, and we set up on corners just like this and come and preach these different workshops, because we want you guys to get the information. You know, we understand that there's a lot of people who make it up top and they don't want to come back and reach back, do they? Yeah. It's a lot of the crabs in the barrel mentality. Yeah. But it's also the people at the bottom who don't want to do the work to get to the top. They always say, oh, y'all want to help us. Well, no, you got to do the work to meet me halfway. Come on. Okay? So what I want to encourage everybody, get educated. Learn about entrepreneurship. Learn about ownership. Understand the importance of credit. And so I'll just leave you guys with this. This isn't no pitch session. King Stretch will tell you, I'm not here to sell you anything, but to inspire you and give you hope. Because that's really what we're lacking a lot of times. Yep. Would you guys agree with me? We just feel that we can't do it, or that it looks impossible. But let me tell you, I moved to Las Vegas in 2005. I borrowed $500, and I had a garbage bag full of clothes. College dropout. So again, if I can do it, definitely anybody can. You just have to want to do it, but it all starts up here. Because 80% of success is your mindset. And as long as you don't change your mindset, you'll always be stuck where you're at. Okay? You guys with me? Yeah. All right, so give yourself a round of applause, and again, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. We'll run through
Next, I'm going to bring up a brother who